Intelligence. Our next guests are mindfulness experts and authors. Let's welcome Rajshree, Patel, and Alexis Brinks. How are you doing, ladies?
Hi, welcome to the show. Now, what are your thoughts on the importance of emotional intelligence in general and in the workplace?
So, I'm kind of with you. What do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean? It's just, new things.
It's your vibe. It's how you connect. It's what's important in life at home or at the office. So I don't know why it was added, but actually in India, it's thousands and thousands of years old, just like in the Far East, in Japan and in China and so on. Emotional intelligence is you being here, present, alert, aware, connected with yourself and other.
We all have emotions, and if they get stuck, then they can burden us. Like today you hear a lot about anxiety. Young people have a lot of anxiety, and so if you get into mindfulness or practicing the art of Jinshin, holding a finger to help relieve that, the emotions will move. So emotions are a good thing, just if they get stuck, they're not.
So what is mindfulness? I know that sounds very basic, but what is it? Just break it down for us.
So, I mean, in the West today, it's a concept we took out of the Far East 50, 60 years ago, and we've almost turned it into a noun, right? A name of a thing and a system. But mindfulness means being present, tuned in to what's happening to you, to your situation around you.
We have
and
these,
people.
in fact.
So,
mine is never that far away.
yeah, but we're not very tuned in. We're tuned into the machine, but not to ourselves and not to each other. And so whatever you want to do in life, right? You go to a party, you're hanging out with friends, whatever you're doing, if you're somehow not connected, disconnected, then everything gets impacted in life. So mindfulness is about being present and alert and aware and connected and sort of tuned into each other.
I mean, I don't know if it's even possible for people nowadays to tune into whatever it is right in front of them because, like you said, we have phones.
I mean, that thing
iPads,
is buzzing all the time when I get a leg spasm.
And we can't turn it off.
When I have a leg spasm, I think it's my phone,
Yeah.
right? I'm like, ow, oh wait, that's my leg, not my
reaction.
phone. Yeah.
Well, in the art of Jinshin, we use our hands, and it's kind of like using Wi-Fi. We apply our hands to simple points on our body to help relieve stress. So, for example, if you have a headache, you can hold the inside of your knees to bring the energy down. If you have a headache, it means that energy is stuck above the waist. To hold your knees, you can bring it down. Just like that. You will also help digestion by holding the inside of your knees. So with our hands, they are like Wi-Fi. They connect you to something bigger than yourself. It makes you tune into the bigger energy, and we all like that, and it is really being in the moment with mindfulness. So even with a mindfulness practice and just being in the moment, to sit and hold the inside for you, you can still do the texting as well, while you apply one hand and text with the other hand, but we kind of need to go back to that a little bit because life is very fast and people have symptoms. And so in a very easy way, you can change and help the symptoms.
And you said this is called the art of Jinshin.
Yes.
And it's a practice from ancient Japan? Is that right?
It is. It comes from Japan. It comes from the ancient traditions, and this is where our work overlaps. And I wrote this book so it's very easy and accessible to use on yourselves with all kinds of young people. I have 2 college-age kids myself, and they call me all the time. Mom, what do you do for this? What do you do for that? My friend has a migraine. My friend fainted. He had too much to drink. And so you can also use it as as a 911 situation.
So, Ms. Patel, I'm so Western. I don't meditate.
Yeah.
I don't do yoga. I know how, but I just don't. Why is it important to do things like that?
Look, that's like saying, why is it important to breathe, or why is it important
Well, I have to breathe. I'd be dead.
Yeah.
but actually attending and taking care of our shit inside is equally important. Our mind, our noise, our stress, we got to take care of it. Every day we have physical hygiene, right? We bathe.
Of course.
Every day we have dental hygiene. We brush our teeth.
Well, I hope so.
I hope so. Yeah. Like that, we have to take care of our mental hygiene. We get stressed. And from Vedanta, the art of living, or the power of vital force, that's the name of the book that I've written. And it really gives you the simplest tools, and it's right under your nose. It's about breathing. We have to breathe on a daily basis. We just never realize that our breath has the ability, the profound ability to shut off the extra tabs on our computer. Look, if your cell phone shows 10% battery, what's the first thing we think of doing?
Charge
Charge
it.
it.
Charge it. Right?
Same with your
you
body.
run to the nearest socket. And if you don't have a place to plug in, what do? You close the extra apps. You close the tabs that you don't
Sure.
need, correct? Our body, our mind is exactly the same way. We have a lot of files that are open, and we need to figure out how to shut them off. And we need to figure out, quote, charge it, right? Run to a place to charge. And our breathing, vital force, is the easiest way, the fastest way. We juice up our system, our mind, and our body, and then we're happier, we're more fulfilled, more connected, and it's the best way to deal with stress.
Can you show our audience really quickly like a breathing routine that
Yeah,
they
and then
can
after
do
that,
really
you're
quickly?
going to show us the
yeah.
Jinshin sinus one. 'cause
Yeah,
I
well,
have
we'll
that
do
right
it with
now.
you. We'll do it with you. How
Okay,
should we do it?
Let's just do one
Okay,
together, and
okay.
you'll see how you feel.
Okay, okay.
An honest answer in terms of when it's finished. What's
Okay.
your difference? You
Okay,
ready?
Okay.
okay.
You're gonna put your hands to the side.
Okay,
Okay.
like this.
Oh, like
Elbows
this?
to the side, yeah. And when you breathe in, your hands go up. Breathe in. And breathe out through the nose. In and out
Oh.
through the nose. Okay, breathe in. Breathe in. You're breathing out through your mouth. In and out through your nose. Okay, again.
I need to blow my nose now.
That's a good sign. We don't need it in there.
It's interesting.
Close
I
your
feel
eyes.
more oxygenated.
What
Yeah.
else?
My head's clear.
It absolutely clears your head, and
Yeah.
you don't have to. So this is an exercise you're doing sitting, but like that in the book, The Power of Vital Force, there are lots of tools and techniques. Nobody knows you're doing it, that you're using it. Anxiety, stress, panic attacks, lack of confidence. These are all things that take us away from emotional intelligence or from being mindful. And in the book, you get a lot of tools, a lot of concrete techniques that help us to come back to our center. Do you notice that maybe you do feel somehow regrouped or recentered?
Yeah. I'm calm. Okay, so my sinuses are killing me. Tell me, Art of Jinshin, please rescue me.
Yes.
I'm giving you extra time here, Alex.
I would like to say that this is an innate part of us. So as I'm even looking at you, you're already holding certain points anyway. Like you were sitting like this before, helping to give yourself energy. So there's nothing really to do that much. But if you choose to do a flow, then I'm going to give you one for sinus.
Okay.
So is it more on the right or on the left side?
It's actually equal. It's right here. Yeah.
Okay, so you place one hand on the middle of your neck.
Okay.
And then with the other hand, you place it right above the eyebrow, so close to the sinus or on the sinus.
Doesn't matter. Oh, the one that's affected?
Yes,
Okay.
the one that's affected. And then you hold that and you do the breathing. You hold that for a few minutes till you feel a slight pulsation.
Well, that's the right point. That's
Yeah.
the drainage point.
Yeah. And then you bring your hand down right here.
To the other part
yeah.
where it hurts.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You hold that for a few minutes, and to be aware and breathe is important. Then you bring it down a little bit more, clearing the sinus area. Very good. And then right here, underneath the collarbone, and yeah, on the same side. So you kind of bring the energy down.
Oh, I see.
Yes, and you may feel like a slight tender spot, and that's where the congestion is. You want to open up these congestions just by holding it.
Oh, I feel it. Yeah, the tender
yeah.
spot's right here.
So
Yeah.
you're like you said, that you're recharging your battery, and it's kind of like a cell phone. You plug it in to recharge it, and that's what we do with our life force when we get tired, because life is so fast today. For you guys, it's fast, it's stressful, and you need to unload it or you get symptomatic. So if you do this for a few times a week, or when you have it, you can immediately change any symptom.
Wow.
It does feel good.
It feels
feels
good,
good.
right?
I feel good. Yeah. So that's amazing. All of this stuff already exists, but we tend to avoid it, huh?
But we are getting more back to it, I feel. Because where are you going to go? College kids that are taking so much medicine already, where are they going to go from there? I hear that now in schools, mindfulness meditation is part of the curriculum. So we are going more back to that awareness. And mindfulness meditation, Jinshin, that's where it's at to help your bodies.
Well, this was enlightening.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming on the show. Art of Jinshin and your book?
The Power of Vital Force.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing this
Thank
with
you
us.
so much.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Feel better?